Hello everyone, so it's Monday the 1st of February and I thought I would get this vlog started. It's early in the morning, but yeah, it's going to be a busy day and I might read in the middle, so I thought I would just update you before I do that. Yeah, I'm going to start my vlog of China for the Invisible Cities project. I have decided that I'm going to read 3 books. I originally had 7, but 3 of them are from the library and the library is still closed and it's likely to be closed for the whole of February. And there's one that I didn't have access to yet, so I was not very sure I was gonna read. And I have already 3 books, so I think that's what I'm going to do now. And if later I do have access to more books, I might read them, but yeah, for now I'm going to read The Tribe of Women by Choo Waihong, Rivertown by Peter Kessler, and The Herbivorous Family by Mo Yang. I think that's enough, and it's probably about a week worth reading, so that sounds good to me. And the one I'm going to start with is The Tribe of Women by Choo Waihong, translated by Andrea Montero, because I'm reading it in Spanish. That's what my library had in ebook, so that's how I'm going to go with that. And yeah, I will let you know how that goes. I think I'm going to read a little bit, maybe a chapter or something, before I start working. So yeah. Hello everyone. So it's Tuesday and I have to go to the dentist in about 15-20 minutes. So I think I'm just going to quickly read my work email, see if there's anything important there, and then I will go to the dentist. Hopefully it will not be very painful or anything. But yesterday it was a nice day. I went for a walk with a friend. So I didn't read like a ton. But yeah, I'm about 30% of the way into the Kingdom of Women, and I'm quite liking it. It's a non-fiction about this woman, the author, that she is from Singapore, but her family is Chinese, and she goes back to China to kind of find her roots again. And she decides to go to this Masuo community in the eastern part of China, which is a matriarchal society. So everything, like all the property and everything, goes through the women's line, and there is no marriage as such. Like the men stay with their families and the women stay with their families, and then the children stay with the women, and that's how the line goes. But yeah, it was it's so far it's quite interesting. I like the way that she writes. It's very simple, and that community is quite interesting as well as it is. So I'm enjoying it so far. And hopefully I will be able to read a little bit more today. We will see, with the dentist and everything, but I don't have any plans in the evening, and it looks incredibly rainy, and it says that it's gonna be like that for the whole week. So yeah, probably I'll stay home a lot reading. But yeah, I will show you that when it comes. Until then, I'll see you. Hello everyone. So it's Wednesday evening. It's around 8 something p.m. and yeah, today was quite an intense day. They came to fix my office, and yeah, I think I put a clip of how it looks now. So it just needs painting, and then the office would be fully functional, which I'm really looking forward to. But yeah, on top of that, I also finished The Kingdom of Women, And it was an interesting one. It was a short one about this tribe in China that it's a matriarchal society basically. So it explained a lot about how the line of the families and the last names and everything goes through the mother's side, and also explain the attitude of the men in that society and the role of the men in that society, and at the end also how the mainstream Chinese culture and tourism is sort of destroying that. And I quite like to learn about all that. However, I have to say that it felt a little bit too idealistic about this specific community. Like there's nothing wrong with that community, which probably it's not true, right? So yeah, those are my thoughts on that book. But I think I'm just going to relax a little bit, watch some football, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. I probably will start the Herbivorous Family by Mo Yang, which sounds super interesting. It's magical realism of the 80s about vegetarianism, I think. So I'm all up for that. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, see you tomorrow. Hello everyone. So it's Friday evening, finally. It was a busy week at work, but we're finally done with it. As you might have seen before, I was marinating some tofu earlier today, so we're having that for dinner. I'll show you how it looks like. I'm pretty sure it's not Chinese because it has satay sauce, so it should be something like Indonesian. But I was going through my Asian cooking book, and my husband saw that recipe and he wanted to try it, so we're trying anyway. I have also been reading The Herbivorous Family by Mo Yang, and it's kind of weird. I'm not sure if it's short stories or it's a full story or it's like interconnected short stories. It's divided in 5 parts and they're called like first dream, second dream, so that makes me feel like they are not going to be very connected, but we will see how that goes. So far I have finished the first one, which was really long. It was like 30% of the book, and yeah, I'm not sure I get it. It's very reflective and very introspective, which means that sometimes I feel like I lose the point of it, like I don't know where it's going or what it's trying to say. And it's also very it's very magical and very full of imagination. So it talks a lot about the relationship with his family and lobsters and how that affected their lives and how they think that lobsters are bad for them or something like that. I don't know, it was very weird. I'm not sure I got the point. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is just continue reading that and see how that goes. I wanted to finish this book today. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that, but at least get as far as possible into it, because that means that I might be able to finish this vlog this week. I probably won't be able to, and I will have to continue it the rest of the week next week, but yeah, someone can dream, right? So yeah, we'll see how that goes, and I'll let you know. Hello everyone. So it's a little bit later on Friday night. It's about 11 p.m. and I finished the second story chapter, whatever you want to call, of the herbivorous family. And yeah, it's definitely separate short stories with underlying theme. And I'm a bit, yeah, I'm a bit hesitant about this because although I'm enjoying parts of them, they are very absurdist, and I'm lost most of the time. And also, I think the translation is a little bit clunky. So yeah, I don't know. But I'm already like 50% of the way in, so I think I'm going to try to finish this between today and tomorrow. But yeah, we also had the tofu stick things, and they were very tasty. They were very good. And yeah, that's all my update for now. I guess I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hello everyone. So it's about 12:30 now, in the afternoon, and yeah, I haven't just sitting and reading. I just have one story left of the herbivorous family, and it is very weird. It is quite gore as well. For example, the story that I read just now, um, they're they're kind of treating people like animals. Like if they make any mess, they will just kill them out. Or yeah, there was also a story about this kid that liked to eat parts of other people. Yeah, it's just weird. And it's disturbing. Also, there are several references to Chinese culture, and I'm not sure I'm getting all of them. Um, so yeah, it's a bit weird in general. But yeah, I only have one story left, so I think I will finish that today. But in the meantime, I think what I want to do is to go for a run because it's supposed to snow this afternoon. So I think I'm just going to go for a run now and then come have a shower and finish this book. And maybe tonight I'll start something different. The only book that I have left from my official Invisible Cities DVR is River Town by Peter Kessler, which I'm really looking forward to. But also for the BookTube prize, my group has Eat the Buddha by Barbara Demick, which I think it's about Tibet, so it kind of fits. I don't think I'm gonna fit it in this vlog because I cannot talk about my thoughts about the book because it's for the BookTube prize. But yeah, I think it will make sense for me to read it as part of this experience so that I get more out of it because I am a little bit more aware of the Chinese culture. So yeah, I think that's what I will probably do moving forward. But yeah, I'll update you when maybe probably finish this book. Hello everyone. So it's Sunday morning. It's around 11 p.m. I woke up a couple of hours ago and it has been snowing the whole night and it's all white and fluffy and I'm very excited. I wanted to go for a walk on the snow, but it's still snowing and quite windy, so I might wait to see if it uh, slows down a bit and then I can go for a walk in the snow, which sounds amazing. I love the snow. Anyway, um, yeah, I also yesterday I finished the herbivorous family, um, and it just was a weird book. I don't think I have much to add to what I have previously said. Although there was a note of the author at the end, and that talk about the underlying topics and all that, and it did add to the experience. So I'm glad I read it. But yeah, it's one that is difficult to recommend to everybody, if you know what I mean. And then I also started Rivertown by Peter Kessler, and I'm already half the way through, more or less. I'm about to start part two, so I have read quite a bit of that in that small amount of time. So maybe I will be able to finish it today. We'll see, because there are several football matches tonight, so we'll see. But yeah, for Rivertown, I am enjoying it. It's about Peter Hessler, the author, um, and his time with the Peace Corps in Fulang in China, where they are building the the Yangtze River Dam, the big dam that they were building there. I don't know if they have finished now. Um, and I I like that I'm learning things about China and this dam and all of that. But I also feel like Peter Hessler's view of things is very American centered still. Like, yeah, there are several talks about politics, and although I do not agree with the way that Chinese government treats their citizens most of the time and the way that they do things. Um, in many times, Peter Hessler seems to be saying, as an American, capitalist system is so much better. And I think that that's also not true. I think the capitalist system of the US, especially, has a lot of issues. And it's not one or the other. We can find a middle ground. So the fact that he's kind of not recognizing the fact that the Chinese politics also have some good things. I mean, he's starting to do that now, but most of the time he's not. And the things that he praises are normally about the people rather than, and the culture rather than the politics. And I think that it is also important to recognize that there are some part of the Chinese politics that is good, and some part of and some part of the American politics that is good, and not demonize either, but also recognize both of their faults. And I don't think that this author has that balance figured out yet. So yeah, I don't know how it's gonna go from here, but yeah, I'm halfway through it, and I will try to finish it today. Also, I want to make steam rolls today. Um, we'll see how that goes, but that's the plan. And yeah, that's all I have to say for now. See you later. Hello everyone, so it's Monday evening, it's around 7 p.m. and I thought I would just come here to update you because I finished Riverdale by Peter Kessler, and this was an interesting one. So I was a bit hesitant to go in because Peter Kessler is obviously not Chinese, but I was curious anyway. I had heard good things also from Chinese people, and I think what I got from it is a little bit what I expected to get. This is the book. So the book is about Peter Hessler when he went to live in China in Fuliang, something like that. Where is where the Yangtze dams are. And he went there as a teacher, an English teacher with the Peace Corps. And he spent 2 years there, and he talks about what he learned about Chinese culture and Chinese language and all that. And I enjoyed the fact that I learned a lot from it about Chinese culture and Chinese people in general, and also that region, and a little bit like how the politics were developing there. And it's very approachable, which is something that other books that I have read for this topic have not been, because it is written from a perspective I can understand easily. So in that sense, it is very approachable and it's easy to follow and everything. However, I also found that Peter Hessler made some comments regarding the politics and the social situation of China and the Chinese people. That even though sometimes I agree with his point of view, I felt that it was not his place to comment on. So yeah, it was a bit mixed for me, because I learned a lot, probably the most I have learned so far, but at the same time I felt like I didn't want to have this biased American view on China. I just wanted to learn about China itself. But yeah, that's how it went. I think so. I'm going to now start Eat the Buddha by Barbara Demick, which is also about the Tibet. But I'm not going to put it in this vlog because it's for the BookTube prize. So yeah, I cannot talk about it until the results are out. But what I want to do is to watch the movie that I chose, which is Asan, which should be in Netflix. I have to double check, but should be in Netflix. And I will let you know how it went, and that will be the end of this vlog. So yeah, see you soon. Hello everyone, so it's Tuesday evening around 6 p.m. I come just to close off the vlog and update you. I started watching the movie. I said I was gonna watch A Sun for China, but the first minute there was this scene of someone cutting someone's hand off and put it in some stew, and I'm very quizzy, so I decided to turn it off and not watch that movie. The cinematography was beautiful though, but yeah, I'm not into that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have read any of these books, what you thought about them, and yeah, if you read something from China recently, or if you have loved something from China recently. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!